So, flight testing of the Grunt Empty was a success. This is a vehicle. I put this in the landing configuration. This is what I expect the vehicle to look like after it is already launched, after it's already burnt out, exhausted all the solid fuel inside of these boosters, and come back for a landing. So, I am confident that this vehicle, after it has launched a cargo out of the atmosphere, that it will be able to come down to a safe landing and get my crew back. So I'm very happy about that. The next step in the development here, the next step is I need to recreate this Grunt vehicle, and instead of using the empty dummy boosters, going to use the live ones, the real thing. So let's do a new vehicle. It's kind of the reason I was thinking of this. I really do. I'm going, because the way the game is set up, I'm going to have to rebuild this vehicle any time that I'm going to launch any kind of probe. It's important. I hope that I kept it simple enough. I hope that I'll be able to remember, exactly how it needs to be put together, because I'm going to have to put it together from scratch, from memory, every time I use the thing. It's sooner or later, the game, in theory, the game will give us the ability to, let me see, we had 6 of these, didn't we? Yeah. The game will give us the ability to copy and paste assemblies, to bring in a whole assembly. I'm very much looking forward to that. I understand that there's a whole lot of. I'm certain that actually making that happen in the coding of the game it's a lot trickier than it sounds. So. Okay, all right. Now we get my big booster. That's the one that weighs 38 KMUs. Yeah, there we go. Rotating the part. It's fast approached a frequently asked question. It seems kind of silly to me that you might not be able to figure this out on your own, or maybe you just haven't tried it. But how do you do anything in just about any video game on the PC? WASD. WASD rotates the parts. Q and E also rotate the parts. This is all the axes. And if you just hit the WASD, then it rotates it through 90 degrees. If you hold Shift and hit WASD and QE, then you get the fine degrees of rotation. I actually wish that it would be an even finer rotation. And if you get turned all kind of direction and it's all crazy, you just hit space, and that brings the thing back to the original, the standard orientation. Okay, so hopefully, I won't have to read that question anymore. Who am I kidding? I know that. No, that question is going to be asked on just about every video from now till as long as I continue making Kerbal Space Program videos. I know that. I'll just get over it. It'll be okay. Okay, and let me see. Now we need our boosters on the side of the thing. Also, another thing I figured out. I believe that my troubleshooting was in error before, where I thought that it was these KW boosters were not combining well with the stock landing gear. I believe that was I was in error about that. I believe that what is actually happening is I did not have the most the most recent MUMEC, the MUMEC plugin loaded in here, and that was having a conflict with the camera, the default camera put into the cockpit, and somehow or another that was arguing with the booster. Because I've done some more testing, and I found that the stock landing gear appears to work with these boosters just fine if you've got the correct MUMEC that's loaded in. Yep, starting to look like the same vehicle to me. I suppose you could accuse me of using too many struts. That's probably true. I probably don't need as many struts as I do. I'm kind of obsessive about really strapping everything down real tightly. Okay, that's cool. I like it. Now we'll look at we'll do the wings. You know what? I could put another little piece of streamlining there. Yeah, I like it. Okay, landing gear. Let's put the landing gear together. Anything? Oh, wait a second. I was thinking, remember, I've got this big RCS tank. I need to put the actual RCS thrusters on there, don't I? Yeah, let's put some RCS thrusters on there. We'll go ahead with these big heavy ones. These guys right here. There we go. And some more RCS thrusters back here. Yeah, that should work. Not the most efficient setup in the world, but then we really want to, we're going to burn, it's a big tank, we're going to burn through it fast. We're going to, and I'm thinking that, these jet engines, once we get above, say, like about 12 kilometers, these are going to be very ineffective, and these are not vectorable. So that RCS is the only thing that I'm going to have to maneuver to keep the thing straight during the final stage, the final seconds of the actual launch. Okay, now let me see. I'm going to go and I'm going to move some files around. I'm going to open this vehicle up in the vehicle assembly building instead of the space hangar. All right, let's test. And was I successful in moving that over correctly without errors? Yep. Oh, I forgot to turn it up the right side up here for the VAB. Okay, that's cool. Back off. Let's pull it back here. I like it. And move it over to the left. Yep. That's cool. I think it is kind of a nifty look. It's kind of nifty looking, but it's, I know, on the one hand, it's kind of disappointing that I will not be able to have an aerodynamic nose cone on here when I'm actually using the thing. But on the other hand, it does make it look just real industrial, doesn't it? Yeah, attention, Kerbal Space Program modders. You know what would be really useful is some kind of an aerodynamic nose cone type part that you can stack things on top of. It actually does make sense because you're going to use a hollow decoupler to go on top of it. All right. Speaking of decouplers. Okay. Looks very solid to me. Okay, now let's see what do it, and okay, now our large decoupler adapter. Large as they come. It just refuses to be strutted. You know what? Let's just, I don't know. I'll risk not strutting it just this once. I remember exactly how much of a real pain it was to get that put together in my prospector probe. Okay, so where's my heavy engines, which I'm using as my dead weight? Hey, before I put those in there, confuse things. Let's take a look at our staging first. Here we go. That's better. Now we'll put my engines in there. Yeah, those things are going to go up here. The 22. Okay, let's try and strut those things down. Yeah, that one's up on top anyway, and it's not going to hurt anything if it does wobble. Okay, now my fairings. Okay, those. Okay, I'll put those up here, where they won't cause any trouble. And my nose cone. And I'll put those up top where they won't cause any trouble. Okay, is this the moment of truth? We're going to find out if this actually works. We're going to find out after I edit this guy. I don't know what he's singing at me. I'm trying to do instrumental music only. All right. All right. I'm all excited now. Okay, let me go get my joystick over here. Let's save this thing. Let's launch it. This time up, we've got Tubius Maximus, Vilo K. Kerman, and Elena Kerman. I know, I'm pretty certain that we've seen these before. I don't know. I've lost track of which Kerbals have already flown what. So I don't know. I figured if it's one of these is your favorite Kerbal, then you'll probably keep better track of that than I ever would. Okay. Wow, we're gonna test it. We're gonna see if this thing actually works now. You know what? I'm going to learn from previous mistakes. First thing, yeah, this whole pile of parts over there. Grunt, empty, debris. First, let's fast forward time. Let's get some daylight. Here, sun. There's the sunlight. Oh! Ooh! You know what? I think that one doesn't count. Those doesn't count as killing him. No, because that was that's a software glitch in the game doing the... No. Nah, that doesn't count. Okay, vehicle assembly building. Grunt provisional. Let's launch it for real this time. I'll go back and I'll reclone those three. Speaking of recloning, Bill Kerman, Jebediah Kerman, and Bob Kerman out of the cloning vats. Here they are, out of their forced retirement. They're going, and we got some. You want some experienced flight test crew? We got an experienced flight test crew. Oh, I'm happy about that. Okay, precision control is on. Let's go ahead. Do I want to turn? Yeah, let's go ahead and turn that SAS on. Almost, really am kind of nervous about this. All right, hang on. Let's kill this music. Okay, enough dilly-dally, enough delay. Here we go. Is this Grunt provisional design going to have the oomph I need to get my prospector into space? Let's find out. SAS off as it's already pitching. Okay, we are unstable. Roll. Let's get a nose up attitude. Okay, this is bad. RCS on. Will that do anything? Okay, let's roll this way. Try and keep these guys alive. No, roll the other way. Come on. Oh, no, this isn't working. This is not working. Can I get rid of that? Oh, that was a bad idea. Yep, so much for those clones. Bouncing parts. Wow, yeah, that adapter piece. Those things are sturdy. Sorry, Bill. Sorry, Jeb. Sorry, Bob. Oh, that was bad news. Okay, what can I do to fix that? You know what I didn't do? I didn't light off the jet engines. Hang on. That's a silly mistake. Harv! I don't know whether this is any relation to Harvester of Kerbal Space Program fame or not, but anyway, here's Harv Kerman, Herbert Kerman, and Sally Kerman. Where others have failed, you three are going to succeed, and we will have a good operational test flight of this vehicle. Let's go. Yeah, that's making a difference. We're not pitching over all crazy like that other time. Here, let's turn this. Let's go for a roll. Yep, this feels real familiar. Everybody say hello to the sunrise. Go ahead and turn that RCS on right now while I'm thinking of it, because it's going to be needed in a little bit, and I've got tons and tons of fuel to burn. RCS fuel. Oh, actually, we're burning through that faster than I thought, huh? Let's try it this way. Pitch forward a little bit more. Yeah, that works. Okay, okay. Almost out of thrust for our boosters. Only up here to about, say, 12,000. And that's it. Okay. Stage that thing off of there. Check the map. How high did we get? Not even 30,000. Okay. Guys, I gotta let you know, the evidence that I'm seeing here is we do not have enough oomph. All right, let's pitch forward. Can we get away from that thing? Oh, I forgot. I had my. Can we stop thrusting on all this stuff? There we go. Get rid of that as well. Oop, and I think, yeah, I just exhausted the RCS because I was fumbling around and forgot what I was doing. Okay. Okay. Well, let me see. How much... with that RCS gone, this could be an interesting re-entry. Interesting in the... yes, very much in the Firefly Holborn Wash definition of interesting. I don't know. We got the nose aligned with the direction of travel there. Okay. Throttle, yeah, we're starting to get some control surface effectiveness again. That's good. I like that. Getting down into the thick part of the air. The wings will get a better bite. Yeah, that'll work. Those other pieces still tumbling down there. Okay. Yeah, we're controllable. I'll just take my time, spiral on down. Down, I said. Should get my camera pointing the right direction so I get a better sense for what he's doing. Let me try this. Here's one real interesting thing. I love this mod, the fixed camera mod, so you can actually see from the Kerbal's eye view, you know, what's actually looking out the cockpit. But the only problem with it is it's too fixed. I can't look to my left. I can't look right. I can't look up or down. So I don't know. It's interesting to play with it once in a while. It's still a pretty nifty mod. I like it. Okay, so we've learned here. I'm just going to put that landing gear out right now. Yeah, my vehicle flies okay. It launched okay. It did not fall apart. It didn't spontaneously explode. None of that stuff happened. But I do not have enough oomph. I do not have enough boost to get my 45 KMUs out of the atmosphere. So now, this is looking like we're going back to the drawing board some more. Suppose I could go for the next step up, larger boosters on this thing. Could also take a look at the possibility of putting some liquid I don't know, if I want to try and put liquid engines, liquid fuel rockets, I know I can get more thrust, but that's adding a lot more weight. That's adding a lot more complexity to the vehicle. Not certain what I can do about that. Try and pay better attention to that down angle, actually to the up angle. Anyway, the angle of attack whenever I come down to actually touch down. Let's keep a little bit of power through the landing, because that's how I'll keep from dragging my tail. Herbert's enjoying it. Others are worried. They saw what happened to that other attempt at landing. No, this won't work, guys. Come on. Trust me. Yeah, just like that. See? Oops. A little bit of bounce. Okay. And brakes. That's right. Yeah, the stock gear got much better brakes than those others. Bang. Okay. Wow. After we landed safely, then the people in the music started screaming. I guess they didn't like landing safely. Okay. This calls for more thought. How am I going to put some more boost? Actually, I'm going to keep this design as is, and maybe like off-screen I'm going to do some more flying. I'm going to find out exactly how much it can lift. And this will be a new grunt. It will be a grunt, I don't know, 30 or 20 or something like that. Yeah, we'll find out exactly how much it can lift before we start going and doing the redesign in order to get a stronger one. Thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you again later. Bye.